Kirtan on the drive. I know there's a few people here for the first time, which is exciting. Would you mind putting up your hand just so we can see more many? Okay, this is like the first time section. Over there. Extra welcome to all of you. My name is Krishna. We have Thakur on my right, who's going to be playing the drum, the Vrindavan. We have Nitai in front of the harmonium there. Then we have Gopala and Soran over there on the bass. So we're very casual here. We're going to have the mantras projected up on the screen. Is there a humming that I'm hearing?
Do you hear it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like? Could be like that.
Is he?
All right. Yeah, so like I was saying, very casual, call and response style kirtan. We have the mantras projected on the screen, so one of us here at the front will sing the mantra one time, and everybody sings in response, and we go back and forth like that. If you need to get up at any point, the bathrooms are just straight out the door there. Please leave the keys inside. You can just turn it and go into one of the stalls. That just allows multiple people to use at the same time. There is a water dispenser at the back there, so feel free to fill up your bottle if you brought one. And Kala, am I missing anything? No? Oh, we got it. Is there anything you want to add?
No. Oh yes, there's one thing. That we've been having a debate. We need your opinion. Should we have a break midway? Or should we not? It's a very heated debate on our side. We had to outsource.
We're divided in half right
now.
I'm going for a break.
Half a break?
Have a break. Okay, we have a break.
There's no dilemma.
Okay, how about, does anybody feel any strong feelings that we should definitely not have a break? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm counting myself too, get the right feelings.
Okay, strong feelings for break.
So it looks like the break has it today. Okay. We'll take a short break then. But it should be short because it's a smaller group today, so it'll be efficient.
Not as much of a bathroom line.
Okay. So, this first mantra, is anybody familiar with Nasingha? Yes, some are. This is incarnation of Krishna that is very protective. We actually, reach out to Nasingha for protection. But it's not that when we do that, we expect that we're never going to experience anything negative in life. Can you hear me okay?
Better now.
So, the kind of protection is there. It's like, there's not really much we can do about the nature of the world, right? Things kind of happen. We all have things we go through. Sometimes things are difficult. Sometimes things are less difficult. And taking up just some kind of spiritual practice or calling out in the Singha doesn't eliminate the troubles of life. But what does it do? When we're reaching out for protection, we want basically our heart to be protected through all of the turbulences in life, that we don't lose the thread. We don't lose the thread of our purpose and what our offering is meant to be in this life. Because it can be very bewildering, right? Sometimes the things that we go through are so challenging. So this mantra is quite a beautiful mantra, and basically that our heart, that our devotion can be protected in all circumstances. It's a nice meditation, isn't it? So. So we do have I don't know if it's going to be comfortable or not. We have some places here, if anybody would like to come forward and sit at the very front, or we could just all move forward a little bit if you're comfortable with that. It might be a little awkward because I know you're sitting on yoga mats, right? But if at all possible, if you can move forward a little bit, that just helps us kind of hear you more, because we are mic'd, but you're not. And so part of our experience is hearing your response, right? Sorry for the inconvenience.
And if it's too awkward to move where you are, feel free to just chill.
Yeah. This is good. I feel the difference already.
I think you should sit up front. Yeah. Outside of it.
Julie, you can sit right here.
Best seat in the house.
Right. Perfect. Remind me of the melody. Yes, okay, I'll do that. But before we do that, everybody take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Protect everyone's heart. Here's another little bit of something. My friend Shyam gave me this book as a gift. It's one of the Upanishads. Anybody read the Upanishads? Yeah. Dabbled in the Upanishads? They're very powerful books. This one's the Upanishad. Okay, so the book is like, quite ancient, right? It's an ancient book. Can everybody hear okay?
Yeah.
How was the sound when we were chanting? Was it okay? Yeah. So, want a little piece of wisdom? It's not mine. It's from the Upanishad. One who sees everything in relation to the Supreme, right? One who sees everything in relation to the Supreme, who sees all living entities as parts and parcel of the Supreme, and who sees the Supreme within everything, never hates anything or any being. Somebody knew what they were doing. Finding this book here. Maybe I'll share another one later. So this next mantra, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan. Now we often chant names of Radha and Krishna. It's kind of part of our thing here. We like to get absorbed in these names, the names of the divine, way to address divinity, both masculine and feminine. Radhe, Shyam, and Vrindavan Dham is referring to the spiritual atmosphere where our heart is completely purified. We can experience that loving exchange with the divine. That's the goal here. So I think I'll leave it there. Meditation. float at the beginning. So the breakers aren't. So we will take a break. It'll just be like for about 10 minutes. Let's say 10 after 5, we can come back. That'll be a very good chance to use the washroom. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Everyone ready for the second part? Please come take your seats. So this is mantra that you pretty much know because we chant it in all different parts of other mantras. Krishna, Govinda, Gopala, they're all beautiful names of Krishna. So let's focus on them, and they are going to bring all auspiciousness that we need in this world.
Does everyone know what auspiciousness means?
I think so.
I only figured out what that word meant when I got into more spiritual circles. I feel like it's not a word that's used super often otherwise.
Do you know what it means to be auspicious? To be beneficial to you, to your heart, to your practice, to your life. That's what it means.
Auspicious means beneficial for everything, everybody.
Yes. Yes. Krishna Govinda Govinda Hare Gopala Nandana Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopala Nandana Krishna Govinda Govinda
some more wisdom from the Upanishads? I'll reread the last one. And then I'll read the next one. So this is what we read. So someone was asking me where this comes from. Upanishad. I'm reading from mantra 6, and then I'll read mantra 7. One who sees everything in relation to the Supreme, who sees all living entities as parts and parcels of the Supreme, and who sees the Supreme within everything, never hates anything or any being. One who always sees all living entities as spiritual sparks, in quality one with the Supreme, becomes a true knower of things. What then can be illusion or anxiety for them? Can we read that again?
Yes.
One who always sees all living entities as spiritual sparks, in quality with the Supreme, becomes a true knower of things. What then can be illusion or anxiety for them? Beautiful, eh? Always being able to see all living entities as spiritual sparks. We're all spiritual sparks. Great. So, the idea of being a spark is kind of like, you think about a fire, and a spark jumps out of the fire. So that spark has the same quality as the big fire. It's not different in one sense in terms of its quality, but it's different in terms of its quantity. So this mantra is like a calling out of the tiny spark to connect to the big fire. And sometimes it's expressed that the quality of that chanting or that calling out is like when a small child cries for its mother. Like there's something about the quality of that cry that is very effective. And so that is, that's the mood of this mantra. It's to make that connection and to somehow awaken the relationship so that it manifests in a form of an offering, some kind of offering of our life, some kind of service that we offer in connection with the Supreme. Very much in harmony with the Upanishads, or with the message that we've been listening to. So maybe that's a good thing to kind of meditate on, the intention for this mantra. Thakur will be chanting.
Hare
Hare
Thank you so much, everyone, for chanting with your hearts. It's really beautiful. We're so grateful that you joined us on what turned out to be a sunny, kind of sunny Saturday. We know you have lots of places you could be, so we're grateful that you're here. We're here the last Saturday of every month, and we're at Casa Gopala in Kitsilano the second Saturday of every month. So I believe the next Kirtan is June 8th at Casa Gopala. And we have a very special announcement here today. Okay, I'm going to casually find a date for a special announcement. So, we're inviting you all, if you haven't already, I think we announced it last Kirtan as well. We're having a big Kirtan in the park, in Creekside Park called Mantra Fest. It's going to be August 17th. Thank you, you had the date. So please come and join us. It's going to be an afternoon of Kirtan, yoga. We're going to have a vegan bazaar. We have Casa Gopala and Anasaki. They're going to be leading us through a lovely yoga session and Kirtan most of the afternoon, delicious food. So please come and check it out. 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. roughly. That's the schedule we're playing with right now, but at the very least, please save the date. Creekside Park, very close to the Main Street SkyTrain station. So hope to see you all there. And we have a donation box in the middle of the room there, so anything you're able to give, we're very grateful. It goes right back into these events. And Kala will be passing out her delicious vegan gluten-free cookies, fudge, something like that. Some little snacky, sweet snacky things. So please make sure you get one of those before you leave. And we will wrap up.